Hey, what's going on, guys? Bubbleknight here, and welcome to, I think this is part 4 of the letter. It seems to work out pretty well if I just concentrate on voice acting. A lot of you liked it, so I think this is the format I'm gonna go with this game. And if I can, I'll still leave out the choice at the end for you guys to pick. So without further ado, let's do it. When 9 a.m. rolls around, I'm already on my way to the Ermengarde Mansion. To think I have to go back again. I'll be lying if I say I'm excited at the prospect of entering the place once more. I don't have to anymore. Rose happily gave me the paperwork duty when I volunteered. On the last phase of the sale too. Well, almost. Paper to sign, document to finalize, various and other legalities to settle with the current owner, and all that still. Never mind, its new owner want everything done within the week. When the process typically takes more than that, they want it done, we'll get it done. I really don't understand rich people, but money can do wonders. I wouldn't be surprised if they were able to push the process just a little more, like what they did to secure the house. The point is, I'm no longer obligated to return the house anymore. Running is an option, of course. I can now move on to another property and forget everything. However, at the end of the day, it's always my conscience that wins. What if something happened to those people that happened to see the letter? Ash, Zach, Becca, Miss McCullough, and the Wrights. The guilt will follow me to my grave. The mansion looms as we approach. Whispers welcoming back. Shallows calling. I hope this is the last time. They're engaged in a quiet conversation when I find them in the mansion's front gardens. This is a relief in a familiar company and knowing I won't be alone going back inside for my silly idea. But it's impossible to feel at ease here, even with the decayedly pruned gardens, awaiting spring's arrival for their beautiful winding pathways. Like the very place itself is aware of its trespassers. Zach, on the other hand, doesn't seem to notice, or he simply doesn't care, or he's already got used to it. I can never tell with him, with his gentle smile and amiable air. He's almost as hard to read as Ash. Almost. At least Zach doesn't ask much patience as dealing with Ash does that say plenty about him. Wonder how the two end up best friends. He waits at me as I approach. True to his promise, Zach has also brought his friends with him.
Father Norman. Somehow I expected him to look older.
Oh, don't be surprised. They say people who have found their calling are getting younger these days.
Sorry, Father. I didn't mean to say that out loud.
No offense taken. Though I admit I'm a bit surprised. I didn't think someone would ask this house to be blessed after all these years.
You've heard of it, Father?
In passing, the occasional rumors and talk by the locals, nothing new, but still interesting to the curious. You don't spend years serving the church here without hearing a random hearsay here and there.
You never mentioned what you thought of those, Father.
Ah, but he who goes down to the grave does not come up. He shall never return to his house, nor shall his place know him any more.
But what I saw...
May not be what you think it is. It depends entirely on what you mean by it. If you're talking about spirit beings, angels, demons, then yes. Are we talking about the spirits of people who have departed? The word makes it clear that once the deceased has left us, they are gone. But of course, I didn't come here to bore you with a lecture.
No, it was enlightening, Father, to say the least. Thank you.
Just remember that a God who loves his children would never let them linger once the time comes.
That's what my papa often tells me.
Your father must be a good man. He raised you well, no doubt. Well then, shall we? Regardless of what it is, I'm sure the mansion's new owners would appreciate such sincere intentions. From a stranger, no less.
He lets Zach and I walk ahead, a relief. This way, he won't see how tightly I'm clenching the strap of my bag. Father Norman probably trying to put me at ease. But the worry, the cold, the restless, foreboding feeling have firmly lodged itself in my stomach, making his presence known with every step towards the
Hey,
house.
you okay?
Ah, this place gave me the creeps, I have to be honest. It's not hard to like Zach when he gives you that look. It's just there. That kind of implore, a silent appeal. I'm not sure he's even doing it consciously. Another breeze blows, and I try not to shiver, not to listen to the voice that may or may not be there.
Ugh, this place really gives me the creeps.
It doesn't seem more than an ordinary house to me, though. Damn, I should have brought my camera with me. I saw a few areas that'd be good for a shoot. You think the new owners will allow it?
Shh! What if you catch something? Or someone in one of the pictures?
It just means they want to be seen, doesn't it?
Don't ask for it.
It's not like we can stop them if they do.
You're really not helping, Zach.
All right, sorry. Don't worry. I don't think whatever's inside this house will do anything. I'm here, yeah? I'll take care of them. Or I think I can.
You're not that scary, but thanks. I'll be sure to run behind you if I see one.
Ridiculous talk. Though the temporary reprieve in Linz is more welcome. He offers me a smile in return, the least he can do. With a slight motion of his head, he gestures for us to move ahead, while my own fears are left forgotten for the time being. The things inside my bag clatter softly against each other while I rustle for the keys to the mansion. I should have heard the telltale jerk by now, but didn't I put my bag last night? Seconds later, I'm sitting on my heels, and one after another I'm taking everything out of the pocket, every slip. It'll be a pain to put everything back later, but I'm sure it's just underneath these nothing. Oh man, all this time to forget.
Is something the matter?
No, I'm sorry, Father. I think I left the key.
No use coming with excuses right after they're both taking the time to go this far away from the city. With a huge sigh, I grab the door handle to pull myself up. A string of apology ready to tip my tongue.
Careful, Bella!
What?
We've spoken with the current owners. Well, technically, you're not yet the owners, but...
It's a brief moment of confusion, and then I'm falling. The momentum of the door swing open pulls me back first hand and manners forward, before I can make sense of what's happening.
Ow, 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 my back.
What the? Isabella?
No time to nurse my bruised back or make excuses, because the next thing I know, Zach gently pulling me up upright by my arm. Rose looks down at me with a mixture of relief and apprehension. Ah, sheesh. Good going, Isabella, right after you volunteered to work on the papers. And standing behind her.
Ma'am Hannah! Mr. Wright!
Oh, Isabel. We always meet in the most interesting circumstances.
A complete understatement, darling. What are they doing in my house?
He waved his hand at Zach and the father Norman like presence and blasphemy against his own.
I thought you said you wanted to do paperwork duty. What are you doing here?
Like a deer caught in the headlight. Unfair, Rose, that's putting me on the spot. Seeing their expectant look looks leave me no other choice but to answer.
The reason why I'm here?
Well, spit it out, Lily. We don't have all day.
I'm just here to make sure everything is fine before you move in.
I'm so sorry, Mama. You say I'll go to hell if I tell a lie. I'll likely will go after this, but there's no other way. Well, it isn't entirely a lie. I'm here to make sure no one gets disturbed. No one disturbed them after they move in. It's just so happened while I'm checking for and trying to drive away one of the paranormal variety.
Oh? The house appears impeccably fine to me.
The grin on his face, though, when he returns his attention back to me, is similar to what my Kuya Jordan has often given me when he's up to something. Usually a scare prank that inevitability ends in me crying. I never did forget my way brother sneers at me. A part of me thinks that, Perhaps if I hadn't been the object of his mischief in the childhood, I wouldn't grow a little braver.
Come on, little
would.
Lily.
I would
Lying
have.
doesn't do that cute little face any justice. I'm a very patient man. Now, why are you really here?
Right now, in the face of almost identical expression, perhaps even crueler than what I'm used to. The lie I told falls apart.
The truth is, I was just thinking we could have the house blessed, but before move-in day.
And why would we ever need to have this house blessed?
For luck and protection.
I shrank under the scrutinizing gaze. For a second, I think he would start shouting at me. Instead, he laughs. Not the mockery, jeering kind, but one wondering if he's heard things right. I'll say he's amused, but honestly, I can't understand what's so funny with what I just said. Is it really that weird? Isn't it custom here? I wish Becca's here to explain stuff like this.
That's rich coming from you. When we saw Devlin Court, you didn't.
It's a small custom back home. I thought it would be nice to do something that would bring positive energy to the mansion since this place has been empty for years.
And the papers, Isabella? I hope you did those first before this.
Of course I did. It's almost done, in fact. But there are some items I still have to double check before finalizing everything. You know I don't sign without a thorough inspection. And well, this is what this is for too. I just thought it would be more efficient to do both at the same time.
Here, I thought you didn't want to go back.
A job is a job, Rose. Gotta do what you gotta do to make a living.
Oh, well, if that's the case, then go ahead. No need to be so hard on her, Rosie. I personally think it's a nice touch. I was actually thinking of the same thing, but you beat me to it.
Darling, Buttercup, please. You know these things don't work. No offense meant to the holy man, of course. That does not explain the nigger, though.
What? You racist!
I'm sure she knows what she's doing, love. She got us the house, remember? Who knows what a little positive vibe can do? It could even give us what we've been eagerly waiting for all these years.
What have we been waiting for? I don't think I was ever informed of.
Nothing you should worry about right now. Anyway, we've still got a few things we need to discuss with Rosie here. I hope you don't mind, Isabel. We'd love to take you with us, but...
Oh, no. Go ahead, ma'am. This'll take time. That's why there's two of us working on this.
Rose looked like she's about to murder someone. Probably me. At least she won't be left to deal with the haunted property. She's got better ends, if anyone's going to ask me.
Oh, wonderful. I hope the next time the three of us meet, it'll be over a closed deal, hmm?
Of course, ma'am. Please look forward to it.
Rose hurriedly hands me the keys to the house before leaving, mouthing reminders to secure the place and harmless threats for throwing her under the bus. I return it with a reassuring smile of my own, even if she's the one who often forgets. Sheesh. And like that, gone. Just as quick as they appear, leaving me wondering the simply what's typical for the rich and famous, fleeting from one scene to the next without a care. If so, I'd rather stay here with my rundown apartment or our little shack back home. There's still joy in not missing the smallest things after all. With the house this big, it's not surprising that the ceremony takes a few hours to finish. The sun's already high in the sky by the time we're gone through the last room. I can never say I'm a devout follower of my own faith, even Mama and Papa's teachings, but hearing every passage, every word Father Norman utters as we went around the house has set a lull in me, soothing, comforting. All of a sudden, the mansion doesn't seem so scary anymore. Maybe there's an end to this, or perhaps this is the end. Father Norman bids us goodbye upon exiting the mansion grounds. He has business in the village nearby, he says, made a gesture to reach out to the members of the parish. Every once in a while, he reminds me of a distant memory of helping hands and a few kind smiles, what put my family through when times are tough. But before he leaves...
Isabella, a word before I go? Zachary hasn't been really forthcoming with your situation, and it is something I understand it wasn't his to share. But whatever burdens you, know that it's not a permanent fixture in your life from which you'll come out stronger. Besides, you have people to bear it with.
I pat back the harsh retort before they come out, masking it with a smile as we wave the good priest off. His words, though meant comfort, has only left something hollow in me and a bitter taste in my mouth. If they don't believe you, what am I to do? A tentative hands briefly on my shoulder, taking me out of my thoughts before they can take a sullen turn. But my smile doesn't quite reach my ear when I turn to him.
Say, do you want to go somewhere?
Are you asking me out?
Right now? Where to?
Anywhere in the city. I'll leave it up to you.
Oh man, should I hang out with Zach or should I do something else? What I'm going to save? Feel like I'm oh god, okay, cool. Oh wow, so I should Becca. Maybe I should put something of Becca more. Wow. How about let's not? I smell your head decline, Zach, and I still have a few things to take care of. He may not say it, but I know what happens when his movie is still bothering him. Knowing he came all this way here, despite his busy schedule and his own problem, I can't bring myself to take any more of his time.
Maybe some other time, Zach. I know you have some freelance work scheduled after this.
The way his expression falls makes me regret my decision. Oh no. But I need some time away from everyone, too, to step out and think of things from a larger perspective. He as well. He hasn't had a break since the movie. I want to give him that, at the very least.
And I know you're just trying your best to cheer me up. I'm really thankful for that. But I need some time for myself, too. To think about things.
I got it. Sorry if it comes off as a bit pushy.
You're not pushy at all. I do appreciate it. It actually feels like having a second older brother. It's comforting to know I have someone like you here with me.
Oh no, she's planning on rejecting him. I think I just made that move. Shit.
It's just that you have problems of your own, and all this time, everything about today. What I want to say is you don't have to worry about me every time something comes up.
Oh, he cares about you, man.
Is this a case of my pseudo little sister growing up? I think I might tear up a little.
Don't laugh at me. I gotta grow up at some point, right?
Okay, I'm not laughing anymore. I got where you're coming from. But at least let me accompany you back to the city before I head off.
It's not like we have another choice considering how far off this place is. And it's a win for me because I won't have to pay for the full fare.
I'm not sure if it's Ashton's attitude towards money rubbing off you, or you're really like that.
Don't compare me to him. It's called budgeting.
Like this, all smiles and cordial tones we head back together to the city, carrying better thoughts about the other, leaving petty argument and teasing behind us. I just hope I can keep them safe. A light wind blows again, sending dry leaves swirling the distinct smell of earth into her hair. For the first time, the sunlight feels less harsh. Maybe a walk is good? I need to stock up my pantries too. I thought that said panties. Come to think of it, there's an any art store that has opened recent near the park. The cat name is, I can't pronounce that. Birthrill? Well, at least that's what its color says. It's an odd name to give a cat in my opinion. But it speaks grace much as like other that carries it. It shows the way he will switch his tail and his eyes follow my hand every movement. I'm not sure what he finds fascinating to me. To be honest, I'm not very picture of Grace when he found me after all. It was a bad idea carrying 2 heavy bags of newly bought out material and groceries. without help or a short ride home. In hindsight, perhaps I shouldn't have brought all these at the same time. I didn't even make it past the park to a nearest bus stop. And now I'm suffering underneath the glaring afternoon sun, hunched up on the park bench and drenched in sweat, in the company of a cat who curiously watching my every movement. I hope it stays where it is. It's just a black cat, but back at home, they are considered ill omens.
Don't look at me like that. I can act graceful as well if I want to.
Not that I ever acted grace in my life, of course. Growing up and rarely younger brothers and a sister that does that. Or maybe is it opposite? Mama used to call me a little troublemaker before. Well, graceful or not, there's no use mopping. A short breather and I'm off to home. Besides, it isn't like company is bad, even if it's a cat, as long as it doesn't bite or cross my path.
Where's your owner anyway?
He has one, doesn't he? An owner? That's what it calls for, isn't it? A bandage is wrapped on his paws though. I wonder what happened to it. Did he run away?
Well, if you don't have one, I won't be able to take you in. My apartment doesn't allow pets. I tried to bring one home before, a cat. Not black, of course. And Rebecca threw a fit before the landlady could.
I take a small cap of sweets from one of the bags that lay around me and popped it open. As I mouth the pop in my mouth, he mouths. My hand stops.
Do you want one?
He doesn't meow again as I expect him to, but I'm taking his unblinking gaze as a yes. I shift a piece of my pawn and hold it out to him warily. He sniffs at once, twice, before.
Baruthia!
Oh, that's how you pronounce his name. Oh, that's her cat. Like a good, probably trained cat, Baruthia responds as soon as he's called. Recognition comes in as soon as my head snaps in the direction of his voice. Miss Color is hardly impossible to miss. What with her height, but most important the way she carries herself.
I'm sorry. Did my cat hurt you? Miss Santos, was it? I'm surprised to see you here.
Nice to meet you again, Miss McCullough.
Never mind the pleasantries. Were you harmed in any way? I'm sorry. Baruthiel's not exactly fond of other people. Even ran away from the veterinarian right now.
Oh no, he was just sniffing my hand earlier.
My Baruthiel's a she.
Oh. She all this time? I thought. The pause in conversation, if this can't be called one, is uncomfortable. We're merely two people working a different job for the same client. Frankly, meeting like this doesn't happen a lot, but if it does, a simple nodding of head is enough. Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but I'm more interested in her cat, I guess. Keep my tone cordial and warm.
I'm actually surprised you have a cat, Miss McCullough.
And why exactly is that? There are a lot of people who have their own pets.
Yeah, but not a black one. I'm amazed you're taking care of one.
I don't understand what you're trying to get at. Is there a problem with my cat?
No, not at all. She's very sweet. Just in other cultures, aren't they a sign of bad luck?
Back at home it is. My grandmother used to tell several stories about it, and
Nothing has happened to me so far.
displeasure is evident on her face. Of course, I've forgotten that for other people, black cats are omen for good luck. There you go again, running your mouth off, Isabella. I rack my brain for a way to remedy the situation, but she holds out for a hand.
This is a good place to stop and end this conversation, don't you think so?
Oh shit.
It is good to see you again, Miss Santos.
Complete dismissal if I ever had one, heard one. Oh no, so did my relationship get Oh no! So it's going down. Should I ask for her job maybe? I'm so not trying to keep everything happy, so
I'm just curious.
See?
About your work.
What about it?
There's something guarding her expression at the mention of work, but I push enough with my question.
I just want to know how it is to work on a house like the Ermengarde Mansion. Is it hard?
I guess she isn't expecting a question like that, if the way her eyebrows shot up tells me something.
Because of its age? I wouldn't say it is. It is a challenge, considering the factors me and my team have to sort out. But it's a good project. A breath of fresh air from what I usually work on. And I have a good team. Those original fittings, though. It's what I'm absolutely interested in working on. It might be old, but the architecture is magnificent. I'm sure you've seen the stained glass windows in the foyer. Oh, I can already think of so many things I could do with it. But of course, my team will have to double check for necessary repairs here and there. It's easy to break some key elements with a rush restoration job, and who knows what other hidden issues there might be underneath. People can be so careless. I'm sorry, I spoke too much.
No, it's okay. You seem to really love what you're doing.
It's not really like that. I'm just lucky to have found work in an interesting field. Anyway, Bruthiel's due for her visit to the vet. Nice talking to you, Miss Santos. I wish you luck with what you're planning to work on. It seems like a big project, too.
She gestured with a hand towards the back on bench, the one filled with stuff I recently brought from the art store.
It's a project for a friend, actually.
All the same, good luck regardless.
I watch her as she leaves, though she stops shortly before crossing a threshold separating the park and the street. She faced me again, looking at there's something she had forgotten to say.
By the way, about the Ermengarde Mansion, with my clients, it's the rights, I mean, I hope you don't mind me asking, but has the deal been finalized?
There's still a few papers they need, but the house is more or less theirs now.
Ah, thank you. That's all I needed to know.
Wait, about the mansion, the
letter, the same one they saw. Whoever she is, she's asking for help. Someone. I want to tell Miss McClure that urban legends aren't just legends anymore. They're real. She's not going to believe me.
Don't mind me. I need to go too. Have a good day, Miss McCullough.
I hasten to pick out all the bags I've left on the bench and run as fast as my legs can take me. In that moment, while I'm carrying my hands, weighs far lighter than overwhelming guilt trying to consume me. Home. I want to be home. Anywhere I won't be reminded of the house, of her, of my own cowardice. The food tastes less appetizing tonight. A pity. One would think that someone has been continuous binge on instant noodles will find a home-cooked meal like this enjoyable. But it isn't. Hunger isn't always gnawing me tonight, neither are my sore muscles. The TV runs loudly in the background, but it says barely registering my brain. It's hard when things like you keep trying to forget keep returning to the forefront of your mind. It distracts you, eats at you, devours you. I wish this would stop. I wish I wasn't the one who picked it up. I wish it was somebody else.
In other local news, a woman was found dead in her home yesterday evening.
What?
Luxbourne police officials are currently investigating the crime scene, but has classified the case as homicide.
Huh?
The victim, identified as Rose Pamela Cooper, 33 years old, working as a real estate agent.
What?
Discovered lying in a pool of blood in her two-bedroom flat.
Oh,
with the
are you
words
serious?
"Help" repeatedly written on the walls.
No. No. This is what I want. This is what's supposed to happen. None of this is supposed to happen. No one's supposed to die. Those are just stories, right? Legends. That's what everyone have kept telling me, so why? And I immediately rushed my study table and searched my phone. My hand, cold from dread, clinging tight to it as soon as it touches the edges. A piece of photo paper, the letter, laying unassumingly beside it, slips to the floor when I picked the device up. But I pay no mind. There are more important things. Right now, I need to call her. I need to call her. I was with her yesterday. I was just with her yesterday and she was okay. No. It wasn't Rose, I'm sure of it. I just talked to her yesterday and a sob escaped me and hot tears began to blur my vision. One after another, they trickled down, weighing the very guilt I refused to admit that I've been carrying from the start. The same ones I've been hiding from. The same ones I've been putting people that I care about in danger. My hands shake as I navigate to Rose's number on my contact list. She'll answer, right? That's what she always does. She'll pick it up, tell me to turn down the watermarks, and call me a wuss afterwards.
She'll answer. Please answer, Rose.
Again I dial, whispering, praying, pleading.
Come on, Rose. Don't do this to me. Please pick up. I know you're there, Rose. You're not dead. Please tell me you're not.
This adds to the series of deaths and disappearances that has plagued Luxborn in the recent years. The authorities are currently looking at a possible link with the notorious Anselm Butcher case.
A definitely static sound comes from my phone speakers. But in my ears, I can only hear the screams, her pleas, her whispers. Help me. We're not safe. Oh my god, this is very deep, guys. A buzzing sensation jolts me awake. So she's dead? Okay, so I guess Rose is not important to the story here? Oh my god. My body wants to sleep still, to forget what I heard, what I saw last night. But it's there, nudging me, prowling at me. Slowly I become aware how awkward my position is. In the aches that accompany sleeping in a curled up position the night before. I even slept at all. The memories are impossible to forget now that Rose is gone. They say it's easier when you say it out loud, and say the words weigh heavier on me each time. She's gone. Gone because of me. Gone because the one letter I was too curious to look at. I should be more careful. I should just keep my mouth shut. I should destroy it before anyone else has gotten involved. I should have. The notification light on my laptop blinks insensitely, mockingly when I look at it, as if it called me back to a sense of normalcy. Okay. I checked the envelope. All that happened more than anything. If this were one of the typical days, I'll be happily compliant and get myself to our office. Today my limbs just feels heavy. On the other hand, going to keep me busy, take my mind elsewhere. On the other, the place itself, the stark, reminds me of what my own fears have cost me. Maybe I'll just... Shit, dude. Go to work. Are you really serious? Oh my god. Mobby won't get me anywhere. This is just one of those things, right? You deal with it aside, no matter how things get bad, and hope for the best. Until my whole body feel like it, and my limbs are sore. I push myself away from the chair and head for the shower. The letter I dropped on the floor last night fluttered open as I passed by, unfolding for no one else but me to see. Every word on it glitters at me. They sneer, they ridicule, like living beings fully aware of what they have done. With a huff, I pick it up and shove it in my bag, perhaps with more anger and frustration than I'm used to in showering. This too I'll deal with. Somehow I'll find a way to make things right. I have to, before it takes more people from me, even if I must do it on my own. Paper rustling, telephones ringing, and feet shuffling. Overall, today looks like a typical working day at the Brighter Realty Corporation, except it isn't. The air is thick and tense with unspoken questions. No doubt everyone present has heard about it. If they missed last night, the night's report, they'll like to see the morning news. In the papers or on the various news sites on the internet. Everywhere is a bitter reminder. In fact, everyone's giving me a wide berth, as though the mere mention of Rose will be enough to trigger something in me. It's appreciated, but only serves to create a bigger hole in the place Rose has left. After lunch, my boss calls me for a meeting. I don't have to look it up for my work to know what it is about. He's in a strange, pensive mood today, probably out of respect for the dead colleague. Oddly, I appreciate him more than if he just shouts at me today. Anything's better.
I'm sure you've all heard of what happened to Miss Cooper. She was a valued member of our team and she will be missed. There's no date for a funeral yet, but those who wish to attend, kindly speak with your respective supervisors. By the way, has anyone heard about our still AWOL staff? None? HR, you know what to do. Santos, a word? In my office?
At the end of it, I've been given entirely workload, including finalize the rights papers, and have been promised an ample compensation for my efforts. I think it's expecting me to be happy about it, and study immerse myself in my work. I have to, anyways, if I want to forget. Time flies when you do, and by the time I notice, it's already late. Everyone's already gone, leaving you in the company of the radio and a member of our janitorial staff. I don't even know his name. Rose likely does. She remembers the people easily
The
like that.
Luxbon Police Department continues its search for the following reported missing people.
The radio blurs and recognizes name after another. Hold on a sec. Missing? Aren't they? Still, I've got to check. Frantic, I turn back to my desktop. Loud typing my finger against the key fills the office for better part of my shift. As I look through everything, the background about the place, it's a history of the current owners, the list of employees hired under BRC. And I am right. Of course I am. BRC may have a lot of staff. They may have They may have a lot of agents hired under their company, but I remember those names anywhere. After all, they're also part of the crew who work with us in preparing the mansion for the open house. Then the letters? No, that can't be. Always not what I'm
But
thinking.
Rose is...
Something snapped in place in the fraction of the moment. These people, Rose, the letter.
I need to... No, if it's like this, they still won't believe me. I have to make sure of it first.
Evidence doesn't lie. That's what Ash often says, right? If I have proof, then maybe... I don't want to get my hopes up yet, but maybe there's still a way I can save them. The letter, my phone, papers, anything that will be useful. I grab them all and stuff them in my bag. I can't stay here. There's something I need to do. There's something those people should. The sharp card sharply noise through the news, stopping my hands short of cramming a pen in my bag.
Hello? Anyone there?
Someone must have left their printer open. I may be in a hurry, but I don't turn it off. Another person is certainly going to have a fit tomorrow to waste their company resources. Most of the time, it's Rose who does the nagging, but the clicking my pen in my hands welcome distraction as I search for the said object. Each stretch my feet takes me echo throughout the empty workspace places. I've lost sight of the janitor minutes ago, and with me being the only one left, tapping my feet against the wooden floor is something I soon learn to appreciate. It doesn't take me long to find it. By the time I turn it off, 5 copies already stew on the ground, the paper tray having also been left ajar. Signing, I picked each of it up to put it someplace proper. But the pages that greets me next makes my blood run cold. The chill that makes its way out my spine, numbing as the day in an attic. The sheets crinkle under my tense grip. All I can hear is the breathing as it rasps through my gritted teeth. Before I can even gather myself, take the first step out of here, total darkness suddenly envelopes me. As if I heard everything horrid throughout running inside my head right now. Something snaps. A soft creaking grating through the thin veil of stillness that had descended into the room. Every muscle, every bone in my body goes rigid themselves. Familiar. So familiar right now. Yet my own treacherous curiosity still presses me to take a careful peek over the cubicle's wall. It's her! Standing in the only exit of the office, a bed facing away from me. She doesn't even need to turn around for me to know it's the same misshapen face. tattered cloak and a sightly gat. The same person in the attic. I take a step back and the pen holding for a slate from my hand. Her entire head turns. Holy shit! A scream almost escaped my mouth as I duck cover on my table as quickly as I can. My heart is pounding hard against my chest. I can hear the bone-chilling sound of her walking, the weird clicking that follows, and the telltale squelch of something wet as she walks towards me. Nearer and nearer, the sounds are slowly getting louder, and the only thing that keeps me from from me escaping is my hand as it covers my mouth. Someone, please save me! Anyone! I close my eyes, muttering a continuous string of prayers, all while attempting to steady my own breathing. Please, please, don't let her hear me. What? 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 Shit! Oh my god, are you serious? Are you serious? Oh no! Oh shit, are you serious? Do I have to load to make this continue? I don't want to do this.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
When was the last line my prayer has left me? All that remains is hush. None of her footsteps move nor the chilling sounds she makes. Only silence. Is it safe? Another second passes. When nothing comes... What? Oh, shit! Oh no! That was the first game over I got. Oh, so I am supposed to make this right. The seconds, minutes stretching out before agonizing. Is she gone? Slowly, okay, take a peek. Oh shit! I don't even dare move or make a noise. The face is such a terror I can only beg. Allow the silent place to wherever is out there. Please, please don't let her notice. I want to live. So did I actually die? Hannah. Oh. Is it too easy to get? Okay. So what happened? Oh wow. So oh, I am in chapter 2 now. So I just finished with chapter 1. There is okay, so I went with the one path only. I guess I did die once. I'm curious, what is this? Common route questions? Wow, this makes you want to play the game over and over again. So, yep, I did die over here. Game over. Ending 1. There's ending 2, huh? Question, I'll go to work. So if I don't go to work, there's also a different path. So all leads to chapter 2. But anyways, this is a time for another. This is another time, I guess. I'm glad I finished chapter 1. This is getting really, really exciting and interesting. So I'll be sure to make save everywhere. So that's it for now. And let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, guys. Thank you.